What's up, everybody? So, today is gonna be another home vlog. I know I haven't been going on very many adventures. It's just been I've been doing a lot of stuff, like in my spare time, trying to figure some stuff out. But today, I'm just gonna do some stuff around the house. I'm gonna make some hot dogs. Gonna sort out the laundry that's down there, and then I'm gonna probably pack some stuff that I'm gonna be taking back with me to Colorado once everything's sorted. I want to make sure I have everything ready to roll when the time comes. But first things first, hot dogs. So, I was about to start making hot dogs and my camera died on me. So I had to charge it for a little bit over an hour. On top of that, I went into the soda machines to get a Sprite. Machine gypped me. Figures. But we do have Pepsi in here, breaking my code of no caffeine for today, and let's get to making some hot dogs. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a knife, hot dogs, I'm going to just cut some slits into this. This is something new I'm trying. Don't want to make them all the way down, I always kind of be like that. This is so they cook a little bit better. Because I'm going to pan fry these. I'm not going to cook them in the microwave like a pleb. And I'm only making 2. That's the easy part for me. Cutting these things down. So they're kind of like me. I'm sorry. Not sorry at all. That is hilarious. Okay. Now, I'm going to put these onto the stove. Okay, so what I basically like to do is I add a little bit of water to this one, and I turned on the wrong burner. Oops. Professionalism. But I put a little bit of water in the pan, so it kind of creates a steam. And halfway through making these, I actually drain that water out, and I cook them like I'm cooking them on a grill. So for right now, I'm just wait for this to kind of bubble a little bit, and then we'll throw the hot dogs in. Alright, that should be good. Put this in here. Put the lid on. Kind of move the water around a little bit. You may have to readjust your hot dogs after that point. One thing I always try to do to make sure that these don't get watered down in flavor or anything. Is that the right term for this? I don't really know, but you don't want them sitting in the water. You want to kind of just leave them over there while they steam. And there we go. Let those bad boys steam for a little bit, drain them out, and then we can fry them up. Ooh, yep, those are definitely well steamed. Let's take those guys out. Let's pour the water out is what I mean. And then we'll leave them in the pan and fry them up some more. Yeah, buddy. Let's gas around a little bit. Start with that side. This is in about to sizzle. Now you want to put a lid on these, even if it doesn't actually match the pan, because these frickers pop. Like, they'll start popping and sizzling. And you definitely don't want to get any of that on you. Little pro tip if you're making hot dogs in a pan like this. Yeah. They're looking pretty good so far. The weird thing is they kind of roll on their own a little bit. Like, I'm not even touching the pan, like my hands are here. And they kind of like start turning themselves due to the heat. It's kind of scary. It's also kind of funny too, though. Alright, one guy's looking a little darker than the other. Oh, this guy over. Yeah, he don't want to be flipped. I love doing this kind of stuff. And with that, these bad boys are complete. Well, almost. I have one more step I need to do. Tell me, am I the only one who actually does this? Like, I did this with, like, hamburger buns and stuff, too. Yeah. If I am, I guess I'm unique that way. But if I'm not, well, you guys are just as crazy as me. Come on. And it doesn't want to stay down. Hang on. Okay, so I guess I'm not toasting these. I really am out of my fucking mind. Haha! Success, sort of. I might have to flip that around in a second. But I got it to stay down! You cannot hold me down, Toaster. I will always win. And there we go. Got myself some nice hot dogs. They actually look really good. I think one downside I had with these last time I made them is that when you cook them in a pan, for some reason they turn out a little bit more salty. But I think that kind of happens with barbecue too, so it's not that big of a deal. I wonder if I should add something with this. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, it's almost fall. Why not? Got my hot dogs, got my Pop-Tarts. Just one thing missing. I need a drink. So give me just 1 second. Like I said, breaking code. That's my dog. He's like, you gonna share that hot dog with me? No? Okay. Got my cup right there, right next to the bleach. No, I am not drinking bleach. I know that those comments will come eventually. I am actually going to bring these out. I froze these last night. This is the most amazing freaking ice cube tray. Filling it is difficult because of the flippiness. But let me see if I can pop one out here. I can show you guys. This is hard to do with one hand. It's a little jack-o'-lantern ice cube. I love this thing. I wanted to get one that was a skull and crossbones, but the only one they had was it's one that was coated in glitter. So yeah, that wasn't happening. You would soon be in my drinks. BRB. Perfect late lunch, early dinner? Lunner, dunch? I don't know how to call this. Let's just call it second lunch. We're a bunch of hobbitses. Alright, I'm gonna eat. Alright, time for a taste test. Let me see if my cooking skill paid off a little bit. It's kind of like cooking on a grill. Kind of got that salty flavor coming through a little bit. It's juicy. I'm way too good at this. Apparently I also have no manners because I talk with my mouth full. How unladylike. Trust me. I know some ladies who can bench press like 20 dudes. Not a big deal with me. People come in all shapes and sizes. I know it's rude talking a mouthful and stuff, no matter who you are. But honestly, sometimes you can't help it. Food's really good. It's just like warm pumpkin pie. No more to say about it. I'm appreciating it. Alright, so I'm done eating. And wait for some stuff to get done. Tell us where these fucking clothes. I'm gonna sit on the floor while I do this. Pajama pants that are clean. Oh, might not need nice socks. Honestly, this should probably. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say this should probably just say like naughty or something. I tried. All right. Is this one of mine? I think so. I haven't worn this in forever because it's been hot here. Pretty sure it's clean though. Yeah, that's not one of my shirts. Towel. Oh, my plaid shirt. Unfortunately, this probably needs to be washed. Fold it right there. Underwear. I mean, honestly, I only wore this thing like for a little bit, so it's clean. It's technically clean. Just turn the tank top. What is this? What is Yash? That's someone else's pants. And my Leave Me Alone hoodie, I was actually pretty sure I was looking for this. Unfortunately, that has to go into the laundry. No? What else do I have? Oh. And there's one more tin cup. Which also needs to be cleaned. Alright, that didn't take too long. Right there, I gotta put them in my dresser. And I need to find a laundry basket of some kind, so I can have these things washed. Alright then. I thought that would take longer, but half the stuff ain't even mine, so. Well, nothing left to do now except make a list of everything I need to take with me when I go and start packing stuff. I'm not taking a lot when I leave. I don't know when I'm going, but I'm not taking a lot with me. I'm going to take just a few things. I can leave my computer here. And maybe some of my game systems. Obviously I'm taking my Switch, my PS4, and a few other systems probably. Maybe I'll leave the Wii U here. I have a lot to go through. I'm in for a real busy time. Oh well, at least I got this to kind of keep me occupied while I do it. Thanks for coming along with me on it. I appreciate it. Alright, so I got my packing list. I don't know if I'm done with it yet, but I do have a few things. I got PS4 games, switching games, drawing tools, books, laptop, phone cord, flags, toothbrush, razor, shampoo, and conditioner. I gotta probably buy those. Bluetooth speaker, clothes, air mattress, camera, some DVDs, hairbrush, and my phone. That's pretty much, I think, all that I'm really gonna need, to be honest with you. Well, obviously I'm gonna bring my blankets and stuff, so I have to add that. You see, this is my problem. When I start packing, I start, like, really realizing all the stuff I'm bringing with me when I want to travel light. Like, obviously I'm not packing everything with me. I'm gonna leave a lot of stuff here for safekeeping. But at the end of the day, like, I am gonna need quite a few things to be comfortable with wherever I'm going. Because, as of right now, when I'm recording this video, I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going or anything. But, I assume it's gonna be someone trustworthy, because my friend's looking for someone I can stay with that they trust, which would be very helpful. Beyond that, though, like, I got nothing. So, I did mention that I was going to be packing. I think I'm going to hold off on that until tomorrow. I want to wait and see if I get any confirmation tonight on when I should be ready or anything. Because they did say it was going to take a while to find somewhere to go. Which, you know, I'm not against. That gives me more time to make some videos here and some time to kind of get my head sorted, because I'm still I'm still coming to terms with the fact that all that stuff happened. And my system's kind of jumbled. We haven't really been talking much. Like, we do talk. Like, it hasn't really been, like... It hasn't really been, like, solid planning or anything that's like, hey, you know, you need to do this. You know, everyone's kind of frazzled. And you know that when Serenity's frazzled, that's a bad sign. Like, we thought everything was okay, and then the whole thing threw us for a loop. So we're trying to regroup here and figure everything out for a little while. But I do want to at least, like, gather a few things. Like, my books and stuff are already pretty much packed up. Toothbrush is actually next to my bed. My Bluetooth speaker's over here. My hairbrush. Honestly, most of the stuff's just in the living room. So, not a big deal. Oh, I gotta bring my my vision boards, actually, which I will show you guys those, actually, in a second here. But, yeah, like, the way my brain is right now, I kind of just want to sleep. And that's how I've been for the past, like, 3 days. Like, all of this planning and thinking has given me a little bit of a headache that comes and goes. And it's not that I can't plan anything, it's that this is stressful. Like, it's like leaving a state on your own, or even if you're having help, is a big deal. And I'm thinking about how my dog's gonna feel. Like, he always mopes when I leave. It's gonna make me really sad. I think I remember having a conversation with one of my others. They said, we haven't had enough adventures here yet. Which, yeah, we kinda haven't, but, you know, explaining to certain ones that, you know, it's not a safe place anymore is hard. Especially the littles. Like, they don't quite understand that certain things aren't safe, and that we need somewhere better, you know, to stay at. And I'm not saying here is bad or anything. It's not the worst I've ever been in, but given circumstance and everything, it's probably best that I'm not here. Know what I mean? Like I've said this before. I know it bears repeating. And I want to say that if you're in a similar situation, your safety comes first. Like, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Safety comes first. DID or no, you know, trans or not, whatever you are, identify as, whoever you identify as, I mean, whatever disorders you got, take care of yourself, because it's important that you stay safe regardless, especially if there's fighting going on in your home. Look at your options and figure things out. Like, I know it's hard, but sometimes it's necessary. Anyway, sorry for that kind of mama mode right there. Let me show you guys some cool stuff that I got laying right here in my bed. Alright, so these are actually my vision boards. I've been thinking about, like, showing them off in a video because they've always kind of been in the background. But I found a thing. It's like, hey, create a vision board of what you want in your life. I want to see the Northern Lights, move to Alaska, Hearse is my race car, million subscribers on YouTube. I'm gonna get there one day. I know I am. Like, I'm pretty happy with where I am, but that is a goal. Start my transition, driver's license, Alaska high-end cabin. Yes, that is supposed to be a cabin. I suck at drawing houses. And name change. I keep these right near my computer, so I know I can wake up and see them every morning, which is actually very helpful to do. But the main thing I wanted to show you guys was actually this. This happens to be my other journal. I actually wrote down all the names of everybody involved. So obviously we got me. I'm the host. I should write that down. Serenity, Lulu, Momo, who is a cat girl, and I like to call her Curiosity. She's a very curious cat. I'm not entirely sure her role is, necessarily. Deppy, who hasn't met her before, Anna and Pam, the twins. Pride, he's obviously missing some pride. He mentioned that he has a name, but he liked this one better, because that's what I called him before I knew him. Oscar, he's kind of my OCD kind of guy. He's a bit of a hipster. Jazz, I haven't talked to Jazz very much. She's a barista. She has like really bright orange frizzy hair with like a yellow streak in it, and bright green eyes. And she has a New York accent. Like, she's very sweet. And I gotta bring a music note right there for her. Bastiel is a giant beast behind a cage. Well, the cage is unlocked. He can get out when he wants to. He's mentioned to me before that he's I think he was either, I forgot what his role was. I think it's a defender or whatever, a protector. But he might also be a persecutor. I'm not really sure anymore. Joy, true to her name, she's a very joyful individual. Bubbly, blue-eyed, blonde-haired. she's very sweet and generally wants to make people happy. Valerie, I like how she runs sup. Valerie is, I believe she's a kid raised by dragons in my system, which is very unique. She's also kind of my brave mother. Like, she's somebody who encourages me to be very brave most of the time. Matilda, I haven't interacted with much. I don't know what her role is. She lives in the Dark Zone with a few others here. Hans, once again, a Dark Zone guy. I used to call him Hatred, because I just don't really know what he does or anything. He doesn't speak much, but he sounds like Discord from My Little Pony, and it's absolutely amazing to me. Wallace. This guy is actually a protector. When one of my friends did a one-punch on me, he actually fronted. And that's kind of how it was when I first took off and I had DID. Dominique, she is an owner of a bar, I think, in Love Lane City, which is where Lulu lives, along with her sister, which we'll get to in a second. And she's kind of, I think she's one of the oldest people there. She's like 32, so she's very mature. Vivian, she's kind of my twin, which is weird, and we talk a lot, so that's twinsies. Nona is a new one. She's kind of a punk rocker. Don't really know what she does. She just kind of, she comes and goes every now and then. Zombina lives in Apocalypse, which is a zombie town, and the zombies aren't really evil or anything. They just kind of hang out. They don't hurt anybody, but she's actually something called a collector. She collects certain types of, I think they're fragmented memories or pieces of who I used to be or something like that. It's really weird, and she keeps them in jars. She keeps stuff like that safe. I think she also mentioned she holds on to trauma, but I'm not entirely sure. Evelyn is Lulu's sister. I used to call her Envy. She is a very, I don't want to say tsundere kind of person, but she is very uppity, and I haven't talked to her much. River is the newest one in my system. She's a hippie, and I mean that in the best sense of the word. Like, she literally looks and sounds like a stereotypical hippie, and I feel like she's meant to be kind of like Serenity, but not really. Like, she provides a lot of peace, and she promotes a lot of meditation when I'm feeling stressed out, which is more than helpful. But yeah, that's my system. There's a lot of us, and it seems like we kind of grow a lot of things. I do want to kind of show off the rules for this journal. I wrote, be kind, no hate speech or discrimination. Obviously, I'm very big on that. Be vocal. If something is bothering you, please let me know. We're still working on that. No random switches unless 100% necessary. Definitely working on that one. Protect littles who can't do it themselves. We've been doing good that way. Listen to Serenity. Should something happen, she'll know what to do. Very true. Be mindful of Dark Zone altars. They have every right to be here as I think that's what I said. To right here as you do. That's true. Like, just because they are in a place called the Dark Zone, it doesn't mean they're evil or anything. They just don't really fit in with everybody else. And they're kind of those others that don't really have a place right now. Discuss, don't argue. That's pretty important. If you want or need something, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. And number 9, have fun, we're all family. Those are kind of our little rules. This is our journal, and if you use this to talk, just please follow the rules on the next page. Thanks. And, there actually was one that, like, this actually did happen. I think this was Anna, after we walked to the park. Today we wanted to walk to the park. It was fun. I got to swing. I want to swing too. The moon was so pretty. Oh, and we saw an eagle-shaped cloud. I hope we go again soon, Anna. And Joy said, I'm glad you had fun. It was a very sweet kind of honor. So far that's all we got for the journal. But it's pretty working pretty well. We have to get in the habit of using this more. But yeah, my little fancy pirate journal that I really like having. A little wheel and an anchor. I don't know how to tie it off though, so I just kind of leave it most of the time. And there are people I like outside. But yeah, that's my altar journal. I figured I'd share that. I've never really talked about it much, about what we kind of do to cope occasionally. Usually we have inner dialogue that kind of promotes things. We talk about stuff that way. But I did have the journal in case anybody wanted to use it. Clearly, Anna was excited about having it, which is nice. And Joy wrote some stuff. I don't really remember what else happened that day, though. Like, it was like late at night. We walked over there with the dog. That's about all I got, I think. Like, I don't remember a whole lot else that day. I don't know if there was anybody fighting or anything that promoted a switch, or it was just because we were at a park and it was fun. I really don't remember. See, this is one problem I have with having this issue, is my memory is awful. I don't remember anything most of the time. If it's really important, like doing this, like obviously I'm going to remember it. But sometimes I forget little things. And it's hard. So I'm probably going to have a separate journal for writing stuff down for myself. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate stopping by. I always do. If you like the video, maybe like, subscribe, comment, all that good kind of stuff. Maybe ring the bell so you know when I upload, which is pretty much every day. I occasionally take a break, even though you may never notice that I do. And as always, you're beautiful, you're valued, you're important. Don't you ever forget that, because it is very, very, very important to me and everybody up here. And I'll see you on the next video I make. So until then, goodbye.
I'm strange and I like it. That's just the way I am. I can't change, I can't hide it. That's just the way I am. Might as well get over it, but don't try to understand. I'm strange and I like it. Just the way I am. I'm a whisper to a shout.